Caleb Williams arrived in Chicago with the hopes and expectations of an entire franchise resting on his shoulders. Touted as the quarterback who could finally bring stability to the position, Williams entered the NFL with an impressive college resume, a strong arm, elite playmaking skills, and a reputation for accuracy at all levels of the field. But as the Chicago Bears work through another challenging season, there are growing concerns about whether Caleb can consistently perform at the level needed to be the team's long-term answer under center. After 18 games in his young career, several areas of his performance have drawn attention, sparking a mixture of optimism and frustration among fans. In Week 1 against Minnesota, Caleb faced one of his toughest tests yet. While the loss to the Vikings was disappointing, what stood out most were his struggles in delivering accurate throws, an issue that wasn't supposed to be a problem coming out of USC. During his college days, Caleb was praised for his ability to place the ball perfectly, both on short routes and deep shots. However, in Chicago, that consistency has yet to fully translate. On several occasions, he overthrew wide-open targets, skipped passes in the flats, and missed opportunities to convert crucial downs. A particularly noticeable miss came on a simple 4th and 3 situation when DJ Moore broke open on a slant route. Instead of an easy completion, Caleb fired a fastball 3 yards too high, leaving everyone shaking their heads. There were also a handful of deep shots that showcased the same troubling pattern. With just over 2 minutes left in the game, DJ Moore once again managed to create separation downfield, but the pass sailed out of bounds, eliminating a potential game-changing play. These are throws that an NFL quarterback needs to make consistently, especially when targeting a high-value receiver like Moore. Caleb's overthrows have become a recurring issue, and the numbers reflect it. Since Week 1 of last season, he has accumulated more overthrows than any other quarterback in the league, which has naturally raised questions about his mechanics and decision-making under pressure. Despite these struggles, it's important to remember that Caleb is still adjusting to life in the NFL. He's learning a completely new offensive system under coordinator Ben Johnson, operating with a different playbook, and facing defensive schemes far more complex than anything he encountered in college. While his raw talent and leadership are undeniable, the Bears' coaching staff must help him refine the technical aspects of his game to maximize his potential. That brings us to the 3 areas Caleb must improve if he wants to become the franchise quarterback Chicago has been searching for. Accuracy, decision-making, and pocket control. The first and most pressing concern is accuracy. This was considered Caleb's biggest strength in college, yet it has become one of his most noticeable weaknesses at the NFL level. He's missing throws at all 3 levels, short, intermediate, and deep, and some of these misses aren't even close. Mechanics play a significant role here, but it's not simply about footwork or release points. At times, Caleb appears overly amped up, firing the ball with unnecessary velocity even on easy throws. The Bears' coaching staff must work with him to regain his rhythm, control his tempo, and rebuild his confidence when throwing in clean pockets. The second area of concern is decision-making. Watching the game film reveals several missed opportunities where receivers broke open, yet Caleb either didn't see them in time or chose not to pull the trigger. For example, on one second quarter play, DJ Moore ran a perfectly executed corner route that created a clear window for a completion, but Caleb moved off the read too quickly and checked down instead. This pattern repeated itself multiple times throughout the game, where open receivers were bypassed in favor of shorter, less effective passes. These hesitations slow down the offense and limit explosive play opportunities, which the Bears desperately need. Lastly, Caleb's tendency to hold on to the ball too long has also contributed to stalled drives. In Week 1, he recorded one of the highest average times to throw among NFL quarterbacks, sitting at 3.39 seconds. While his escapability and ability to extend plays are part of what make him special, he must learn to balance improvisation with structured timing. The Bears' offensive line has improved compared to last season, but no protection can consistently hold up if the quarterback isn't getting the ball out on time. Developing trust in his reads and relying on quick decisions will not only reduce unnecessary sacks but also keep drives alive. This is where the Bears' coaching staff plays a pivotal role. Offensive coordinator Ben Johnson was brought in to design a system that caters to Caleb's strengths while simplifying his reads and building his confidence. The early signs show progress, but there's still significant work to be done if Chicago wants to maximize its offensive potential. Fans should expect adjustments in the coming weeks as the team continues to refine its strategy. By the way, if you're a passionate Chicago Bears fan and you want daily updates, in-depth breakdowns, and exclusive analysis on Caleb Williams and the rest of the roster, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We bring you fresh Bears content every single day, from game previews to film analysis, so you never miss a moment of the action. Join the community and stay ahead of the game. Now, the good news is that Caleb has shown flashes of brilliance even amid these struggles. His ability to escape pressure and create plays out of nothing remains elite, and when his mechanics are on point, he delivers throws that few quarterbacks in the league can make. The challenge is finding consistency, something that separates good quarterbacks from great ones. The Bears are banking on his development, and the next few weeks will be critical in determining whether Caleb can take the necessary steps forward. The road ahead and the importance of Week 2. With Week 2 looming against the Detroit Lions, Caleb Williams faces another significant test. The Lions' defense has improved dramatically over the past season and will present a variety of disguised coverages designed to confuse young quarterbacks. This game offers Caleb an opportunity to show growth, respond to criticism, and demonstrate that he can make the necessary adjustments from week to week. More importantly, it's a chance for the Bears to evaluate how their new offensive system functions against a competitive division rival. Ben Johnson's play calling will be crucial in this matchup. Expect the Bears to implement quicker reads, shorter routes, and more play action to simplify Caleb's decisions early in the game. Getting DJ Moore and the rest of the receiving core involved quickly should help build Caleb's confidence and rhythm. At the same time, the offensive line must continue its upward trajectory, providing a stable pocket that allows Caleb to process and deliver throws without unnecessary pressure. Defensively, Chicago will need to support its young quarterback by limiting Detroit's scoring opportunities and giving the offense manageable game situations. Winning the time of possession battle and avoiding early deficits will be key. If the Bears can establish a balanced offensive approach and keep Caleb in favorable down and distance scenarios, it will significantly increase their chances of walking away with a much-needed victory. The stakes are high, not just for Caleb Williams but for the Bears organization as a whole. After years of instability at quarterback, Chicago made a bold move to build around their number 1 pick, surrounding him with new weapons and improved protection. Patience is required, but progress must also be visible. The next few games, especially divisional matchups like this one, will be critical in shaping both Caleb's confidence and the team's direction for the rest of the season. Final thoughts: Caleb Williams remains the centerpiece of the Chicago Bears' future, and while his early struggles have raised concerns, it's far too soon to panic. The talent is undeniable, the leadership qualities are there, and the tools to succeed are within reach. However, success in the NFL comes down to refinement, consistency, and the ability to adapt quickly, areas where Caleb must improve if he wants to live up to the expectations placed upon him. For Bears fans, this season represents both hope and uncertainty. The organization has invested heavily in reshaping its offense around Caleb, and now it's about patience, development, and trusting the process. While Week 1 revealed areas of concern, it also highlighted moments of promise. The coming weeks will tell us a lot about Caleb's growth, Ben Johnson's system, and the overall direction of the franchise. The journey won't be easy, but if Caleb Williams can overcome these challenges and deliver on his potential, the Chicago Bears could finally have the franchise quarterback they've been searching for. Until then, it's about progress, not perfection, and all eyes will be on Detroit in Week 2.